There's really no reason to say this, sir. So apparently last night she passed away.
Austin 911.
I need EMS.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My friend is staying with me, and I just walked in, and she's laying on the bathroom floor. There's blood all over her face and all on the back of her head.
The caller is Caitlin Cash. The friend is Mariah Mo Wilson, a rising star in pro cycling who landed in Austin for a weekend race and never made it to the start line. Detectives arrive expecting a burglary gone wrong, but the scene talks back.
As the first responding patrol officers arrived and emergency medical services, they quickly realized that the victim was deceased and they pronounced her dead on scene.
A bike dumped in an alley like a prop, shell casings placed by someone who didn't expect to be seen, and a timeline that keeps circling one name: Colin Strickland, Mo's friend, training partner, and ex. Security cameras pick up a dark SUV gliding through the neighborhood. A doorbell mic records the seconds before everything goes quiet, and phone pings sketch a shadow that follows Mo and Colin from a swim to a bar to a quiet house on Maple Avenue, then vanishes. May 11th, 2022. Austin is hot and quiet. After a training swim, Mo Wilson and Colin Strickland stop at Pool Burger, just a normal end to the day. Near sunset, Colin drops Mo at the Maple Avenue house where she's staying with her friend. The porch light is on, the street is calm. Inside, Mo settles in, a quick shower, getting ready for race weekend. Down the back alley, a dark SUV rolls by, slow and steady, like the driver knows the area. A phone that had been busy all day suddenly goes silent. A door opens, fast steps, a short, sharp moment, and then the house goes still. Colin's phone data shows he's already driving away by this time. When help arrives, the place doesn't look torn apart. No broken door, no big mess. One thing stands out: Mo's expensive race bike is gone. Minutes later, police find it dumped nearby. That tells them this wasn't a real theft. It was meant to look like one. Someone came with a plan, used a small window of time, and left a story they wanted everyone to believe.
Austin 911.
I need EMS.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My friend is staying with me, and I just walked in, and she's laying on the bathroom floor, and I don't know what happened. I can't tell what happened.
Is she awake?
She's not awake. There's blood all over her face and all on the back of her head.
Is she breathing?
No, she's not
Okay.
breathing.
I'm going to tell you how to do chest compressions. Count out loud so I can count with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Good.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Keep going, kid. There's a lot of help coming as fast as they can. Keep going. There might be a police officer coming in soon. That's okay. Don't leave her alone and don't stop.
I hear them.
Okay, that's good. Keep going. Don't leave her alone. They'll come to you. Just keep going.
Austin police!
Do I stop?
What?
I don't know what happened. I just walked in on her.
Sit up.
As the first responding patrol officers arrived and emergency medical services, they quickly realized that the victim was deceased and they pronounced her dead on scene.
10 p.m. Officers arrive at 1708 Maple Avenue. Caitlin Cash is outside, panicked, telling them what she found.
There's a shell casing right here next to my right knee.
There's another one right here. We got 3 shell casings.
Over at a gate.
At least.
Alright, pause just a second, buddy. Yeah, they are headshot. Nobody heard any shots? We don't know how long she's been down? No.
Is your friend have a boyfriend? No. She doesn't live here.
What's her name?
Her name is Mariah. Mariah is her middle name. Her first name is Anna.
You said she's from San Francisco?
Well, she's from Vermont, but she's living in San Francisco.
And she came to visit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's here for a bike race this weekend.
You know if she's talking to anyone or any friends? I know you say you doesn't live here.
Yeah, I knew she was with her friend Colin.
Colin,
Colin Strickland. I left to go have dinner with my friends, and then I came back. And this is my house.
This is your house?
This is my house. She's staying with me.
Did you see a gun or anything like that in there when you were
Why
in
is
there?
there a bullet casing out of her?
When was the last time you saw her? You had
I
eyes on
left
her.
for dinner at 5:30.
So you left for dinner at 5:30. What time did you come back?
Right 2 minutes before I called 911.
Mo Wilson is on the floor, blood pooled around her head and torso. Paramedics call it immediately. 3 gunshot wounds. 2 to the head, 1 through the chest that punched clean through and left a divot in the floor. Cerebral spinal fluid leaks onto the tile. The bullet pierced her skull. She died instantly. The scene is tight. No forced entry, no ransacked drawers, nothing taken except that bike. That rules out burglary. This was personal. Officers locate 3 9mm shell casings near the body. One by the detective's knee, another near the doorway. The bathroom is narrow. Whoever fired had to be close, standing in the threshold, blocking any escape. 10:15 p.m. Outside, officers canvass the alley behind Maple Avenue.
That's her bike. Cover, yeah.
So where would the bike be?
I mean, it would be right inside the door.
Is there a bike?
1708.
Give me one. You see a bike? She said she would put it right by the door. No bike. Hey, come here. Somebody might be in here. This might be the bike, okay? Over there. At 432, I located the bike.
They find Mo's $14,000 racing bike tossed into the bushes, still intact. No thief dumps a bike worth that much. This was staged, a red herring to buy time. Detectives pull footage from every camera within 3 blocks. What emerges is a pattern. A black Jeep Grand Cherokee with a bike rack, circling the neighborhood for over an hour before Mo gets home. The license plate is obscured by the rack, but the silhouette is clear. 8:36 p.m. The Jeep is spotted near Maple Avenue just as Colin texts Caitlin he's leaving Mo's place. Then, the doorbell audio. Three pops. A scream cut short, then nothing. The timestamp locks the murder at 8:36 p.m. Minutes later, the same Jeep is captured leaving the area, heading south. May 12, 2022, 9 a.m. Detectives show up at Colin's door to deliver the news. He's in his garage. When they tell him Mo is dead, his face drains.
Colin? Yes. First name? Yes. Do you know Anna? Mo. Anna, Mo. Yeah, everybody calls her Mo. Last name is Wilson. Rider, she's a yes. Gravel rider. Yes, I do. There's really no easy way to say this, sir. So apparently last night she passed away.
How did that?
Right now it's an open investigation, but it is being investigated as a homicide. Okay.
We went to Deep Eddy yesterday afternoon, and then Burger, and I dropped her at her the apartment she's been staying at. Yeah. Friend Kat.
Colin's shock looks real, but parked in his driveway. A black Jeep Grand Cherokee with a bike rack. Same model, same profile as the one on camera. It doesn't belong to him. It's registered to Caitlin Armstrong, his on and off girlfriend.
I didn't have any solid proof to indicate that Colin was the person responsible for this murder. So I told Colin that I wanted his help in investigating this crime, and I wanted to find out who was responsible. I began asking him, more about Mariah, more about their outing.
I had been in contact with Mo earlier in the day. We were thinking of coordinating a ride. Right, she sent me a photo of her on the bike. Is that Mo? Yeah, that's Mo.
He was able to show me different text messages, the plans that they were making.
Colin walks detectives through his day. Swim at Deep Eddy Pool. Dinner at Pool Burger around 7:45 p.m. Dropped Mo off at 8:30 p.m. Texted Caitlin at 8:36 p.m. His phone GPS confirms he was driving away from Maple Avenue when Mo was killed. He's cleared. But then, Colin admits something. He and Mo had a month-long romantic relationship in October 2021, right after he and Caitlin broke up. When he got back with Caitlin in November, Mo stayed in the picture, just quieter. Colin changed Mo's name in his phone to hide the contact from Caitlin.
I have it saved as a different name just because I am a little... I gotcha. His name is Christine.
The name in Colin's phone for Mariah was Christine Wall. He indicated that he does have a girlfriend named Caitlin Armstrong. Caitlin currently lives with him, and she would tend to be jealous.
In the past, Caitlin has looked at my phone.
Basically, that would always start fights.
Exactly.
Like, does she do that with, like, all of the girls that are in your phone, or, like, just with most?
Most of them. You know, she loves me, and she wants to be, you know.
Yeah. Basically, nobody else can have you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Has Caitlin ever gotten so mad in the past that, not necessarily thinking that she would do anything, you know, but I mean, has she ever threatened anything, or?
She's always seemed like a certain more, like, gentle person. Very disturbing.
The
Jeep is hers.
Okay, so that belongs to her. Okay. Do you ever drive that one?
No.
I know for a fact that her vehicle was at that apartment.
I told Colin that Caitlin's Jeep is on camera, that it's in the neighborhood at the time that Mariah had gotten home after he had already dropped her off.
Knowing Caitlin's vehicle is there, what do you think took place?
I know both these people, and I can't imagine. It's just so far beyond the realm of reality that I live in, or I thought. So that's what I'm struggling.
I'm asking you what you think. Is she capable
I
of doing
don't
something
believe
like
I
this?
wouldn't be living with a person who I think is capable of doing this. So the answer is no. I don't believe it. I really love her. I've been not convinced that I'm want to be like life partners with her. We'd be better business partners and friends. She's had a couple of incidents where she's been like accosted or had people in parking lots feel threatening.
Jealousy, secrets, access to his texts and emails through their shared business accounts. Caitlin knew. Detectives rung Caitlin's name. She has an outstanding warrant, unpaid Botox bill, theft of service. It's minor, but it's enough to bring her in. May 12, 2022, 4 p.m. Officers arrest Caitlin at her home in front of her neighbors.
It sounds like you may have some information, may have witnessed something, so I just wanted to chat with you about some stuff. Are you familiar with what you have going on with that?
No idea.
The detective explains the warrant, then pivots. Did you hear about what happened in the last 24 hours? One of the women in the cycling community passed away. Colin brought your name up.
Can you give me any information on what you're talking about?
As far as the warrant or as far as everything else?
As far as the warrant.
Yeah, so I don't know too much. I guess it's just a theft of service. Usually that's like something like didn't pay for something pretty minor.
Can you tell me what it was that was the theft of service?
I can look. I'm not sure what it is at this point. But because you are here and because you were under arrest for that portion of it, we always have to read Miranda and stuff because I want to talk to you about some other stuff that's unrelated to that. So there's a situation that's going on. Did you hear about what's happened over the past 24 hours?
Colin walked in the house and said one of the women in the cycling community passed away.
Yes. Yeah. It sounds like maybe he went out with this girl the other day. And from what he's saying, that you were a little upset about it.
That is not accurate.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to chat with you because it's a guy. He's gonna say stuff. And so we want to make sure that we get both sides of the story and everything and clear it up. So what were you doing yesterday?
I would like to leave, I think.
Then the detective drops the hammer. Your vehicle was seen next to her house.
Okay, that's totally your choice. And the door's open, you're welcome to leave. But again, that limits us to where we only have one side of the story. And your vehicle was seen next to her house.
I would like to leave if I'm free to leave.
Okay. Is there any explanation as far as why the vehicle would be over there?
I would like to leave if I'm free to leave.
Okay.
She walks, but not before they see her crack. Back at the lab, ballistics tells the rest. The 3 9mm shell casings recovered from the scene matched the class of firearm Colin bought for Caitlin in December 2021.
We were able to locate 2 handguns. Those handguns were tested against the fired cartridge cases that I found on scene near the victim. One of the handguns came back as a positive match.
Colin and Caitlin went to the range together to practice. DNA swabs from Mo's bike. Caitlin's DNA is on the handlebars and seat. She touched it. She moved it. She staged the scene. Cell tower data puts Caitlin's phone silent from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on May 11th, the exact window of the murder.
Colin's whereabouts are known for that night, but Caitlin's are not. It appeared as though her device had circled around downtown Austin and then began traveling to East Austin. Caitlin's device, it turns off. This is something that is normally seen when someone is trying to conceal their movements because they are about to commit a crime.
By May 17th, detectives have a murder warrant. But when they go to arrest her, Caitlin is gone.
The only problem was that when they went to pick Caitlin up, no one could find her.
We noticed that her social media shut down. Nobody had heard from her. So we knew, okay, something's up. She might have taken off at that point.
Caitlin sold the Jeep for cash 2 days after the interrogation. She flew to New York under her own name, then vanished.
This video shows Caitlin Armstrong in the waiting area dealing with her cell phone. There appears to be some plastic hanging off this phone. Is this a new cell phone? Is she making plans to leave the area?
Flight records show a ticket to Costa Rica booked under her sister's name. Caitlin landed in San Jose, traveled to Santa Teresa Beach, and disappeared into the surf town's yoga community. 43 days pass. U.S. Marshals post a fake ad. Hostel seeking yoga instructor. Cash, flexible hours. Caitlin responds.
She responded to the ad, but the people waiting for her was law enforcement.
Caitlin Armstrong was captured on June 29th by foreign officials in the Republic of Costa Rica, where she was detained on an immigration violation and deported back to the United States.
She'd had plastic surgery, nose job, brow lift, lip fillers, hair dyed dark. Cost $6,000. But the eyes, same. Cuffs, deportation, Texas. October 11th, 2023. While awaiting trial, Caitlin is transported to a medical appointment. She bolts from a bathroom window and sprints down the street. She makes it 10 minutes before officers tackle her on the pavement. November 2023. The trial lasts 2 weeks. Prosecutors present CCTV of the Jeep circling Maple Avenue, Ring doorbell audio of the murder.
The last thing Mo did on this earth was scream in terror. Those screams are followed by ah, ah, 2 gunshots. And after that 4 or 5 seconds silence, Caitlin Armstrong stood over Mo Wilson. And for good measure, the defendant put another bullet right in the heart.
Colin's testimony about the hidden relationship. DNA on Mo's bike. Ballistics matching Caitlin's gun.
There were 3 shell casings covered at the center. Caitlin's gun. The result was that those test casings were identified as being the same fired from that gun. There's 4 video surveillance cameras that captures Caitlin Armstrong circling Cash's house for about an hour before the murder. They swabbed DNA from Mo Wilson's bike that there's a very strong likelihood that the DNA on the seat of the bike included DNA from Caitlin Armstrong.
Defense argues no direct witness. Colin could have done it. She ran because she was scared.
Was Caitlin in the black Jeep? Who had access to the black Jeep? Who had access to the key fob to the black Jeep? Colin claimed he saw Caitlin Armstrong come out of a black Jeep. How amazing that the one fact that he seemed to remember with greater clarity over time was the single fact that drew attention away from him and pointed the finger at Caitlin Armstrong.
One witness saw Caitlin Armstrong allegedly commit this murder. Not one, because there isn't one. You did not hear about any direct evidence showing Caitlin Armstrong is responsible for this crime, because there isn't any.
November 16th, 2023. Jury deliberates for 2 hours. Guilty of first-degree murder. Sentence, 90 years.
The defendant will please rise. The State of Texas versus Caitlin Armstrong. Verdict of the jury. We, the jury, find the defendant, Caitlin Armstrong, guilty of the offense of murder as alleged in the indictment.
Mo Wilson was 25. She was ranked one of the top gravel cyclists in the world. Her race weekend became a memorial ride. Caitlin Cash still lives with the guilt of not getting home sooner. Colin Strickland lives with the weight of what his secrets cost. And Caitlin Armstrong? She'll be eligible for parole in 45 years. The cameras captured it all. The data filled in the rest. And a woman who thought she could rewrite the story learned that timelines don't lie.